Hi, I'm Barry Zworestein, and I'm the author of my new book, Which Way Is Your Claymore Facing? Today, I'd like to read the letter. The letter is a result of conversations with many veterans over the years where they really struggled to try and work out how can they talk about where they struggle. First of all, there was a deep struggle to actually word how they were feeling, which is understandable, and just to emotionally be able to go into those feelings and share them with somebody you're very close to, veterans are finding very challenging, as well as thinking about the words and the language to use. So eventually what I came up with, as I began to work with veterans in writing a letter, something that they could hand over to their partners or families, which would pave the way, excuse me, for them to have conversations. So today I'd just like to read the letter. If you like the letter, it is in my book, and you're welcome to click on and get the book and read it. And as I've said in the book, you're free to use it, do what you want with it, adjust it, whatever you choose to do, as long as it works for you. So here's the letter. It goes, "Dear whoever, even though too much of where I've been and what I've seen cannot be spoken, and even though my present feels like such a struggle at times, both for you and me, I remain a proud veteran who still believes in loyalty and who's willing to put my life on the line for others. Many soldiers I know were taken in the prime of their youth. Some of those, my friends, died in my arms. I have seen death and suffering at its worst. I will always grieve and feel the deep pain of loss. At times I may even feel guilty about surviving when so many did not. There are moments when I wake up screaming, when the smells and sounds of battle feel as if it all happened yesterday. There are times when I would give anything to have my best friend back, or to be in the company of those I love and trust. I know that it hasn't been easy living with me. You've struggled with my moods and depression. You've lived in fear of my anger and how quickly I react without thinking whether it be towards you or towards our children. I've turned to alcohol to find peace and rest, but this has created its own nightmares for all of us. No matter what I've been through, I'm beginning to understand that my responsibility is to find better ways to express my pain and my trauma. I know that I've brought the battlefield back into our home, and for this I'm sorry. For too much of my life, I haven't been able to separate war and civilian life. It felt as if my brain still remained on the battlefield. The sound of a car backfiring became the enemy, coming in contact with me. Hitting the ground may have been a joke to you and others, but to me, it was life and death. The flashbacks felt all too real, and every corner was a potential ambush. I know insisting that I sit in restaurants with my back against the wall was difficult for you to understand, or that trying to talk to me in a shopping center when I was scanning everyone walking past was irritating. I know that at times you felt that after all these years, I should have moved on. I wish things were that simple, as I was also desperate to move on. But every day was another day at war, of being vigilant and of struggling with depression, stress, anxiety, grief, and trauma. For me, there has been no escape. My nights are full of nightmares, and my days find me wanting to escape to safety and silence. I've not given the best of myself to you all, and I've never rested well with this. I know you've struggled with the bonds I still have with the soldiers I served with, and that at times this bond has felt more connected than the bond I have with you. I know you felt frustrated by my refusal to talk about that time of life. It's not that I don't want to share, it's that I can't. There are things that I've never talked about and that haunt me every day of my life. These are memories that I don't even share with other veterans. But I also have memories that I can't share with anyone who hasn't been there. In the past, I've tried to talk to civilians, but the look in their eyes showed me how difficult, in fact impossible, it was for them to understand me. I know my silence has hurt you, and for that I'm sorry. It isn't personal. I know you've said that you are willing to listen, and I've been grateful for that. But these stories, they are stories that I cannot share with you, and so please understand. At times it feels as if I have a room full of memories that I've locked away, not only from others, but from myself. They still have an effect on me, on my mood, my sleep, and my ability to connect with others. But I know and feel that my deepest fear is that if I ever begin to open this box, I wouldn't be able to control what would come out. It's hard enough just dealing with the surface of it all. My promise to you is that I will do whatever it takes to become a better partner, parent, and friend. I know that the ways I've tried to cope with the memories and experiences haven't always served me and others well. I'm willing to look at what I can do to heal and find more peace. Please try not to judge or push me into change. It's hard enough for me to begin to open up to my suffering, grief, and anger. My moods have never been easy for you. I have at times when, for no apparent reason, I feel on edge or I simply feel really down. Again, this is not personal. What I need is some time and space just to be alone to catch my breath. I'm grateful for the years in which you've stood by me and done your very best to support me, even when I behaved in ways that made life difficult for you. They say that there's no such thing as an unwounded warrior. We were young then and we felt immortal. We never understood the price we would eventually pay for everything we did, saw, and experienced. Age has not diminished the pain. If anything, the pain has only become more intense. But I'm willing to change. Whew, that letter still hits the mark for me, guys. It came from a lot of my own experiences and resonates to this day really deeply with me. I hope that for any of you veterans, for your partners, for your children watching this, that it creates some healing, it creates a bridge to communication, and for understanding and ability for all of you to move forward together. Respect to all of you, and if this interests you, feel free, click on the book and purchase it with a Kindle. Take care, looking forward to talking to you again, and have a good day. Cheers, bye.